Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the Halloween Special. If you couldn't hear me, happy Halloween. Welcome back to the Halloween Special. Today we're just going to be going over some new finds. Show all this here. This is my mask from Trick or Treat Studios from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4. This is a great mask. This is probably one of the best. This is the best Freddy mask I've ever had. I've had a couple. This one is so much like Robert Englund's face in that movie. Looks like him from the movie. Great attention to detail. It doesn't fit too tight on your face, but isn't real big on your face either. It's so great, especially for the price. I didn't end up paying full price for this. Someone actually was selling this on Mercari with the tags and everything for $30, whereas this is usually considerably much more expensive. But great mask. And I just add in the hat, which is just a cowboy hat. Pretty much a cowboy hat. I got Tractor Supply, kind of brown, kind of green. Kind of reminds me of from the mask from New Nightmare. It works well. But to go along with that mask, another item that I recommend here is the glove from Part 3. This is made by NECA. You can get these just about anywhere. I got this one on Amazon. I have the regular Ruby's metal glove. What I don't like about the Ruby's one is how loose it is, the glove and the metal, and that the fingers are so big on it that your hand is constantly doing this. You can't put them together. It's constantly big. I might do a comparison between the two gloves. See that this one is far more screen accurate. It includes this little plastic hand. It says Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3 Dream Warriors on it for display. A lot of people say they have issues with the fingers being too tight, like to move them. This one here is fairly loose. I think that it's not as loose as the Ruby's one is. They're still pretty loose. The rest of them are pretty stiff, but I prefer it being stiff like that. I'm not sure why, but it just feels better to me. You can put your fingers together, or you can't really do that with the Ruby's glove. One of the things that I think the Ruby's glove does do better is the blades are thicker and bigger on the Ruby's glove. These ones are thin. You can easily bend them if you want to. So if you're going to be running around Halloween or whatever, if you're making a film or something and you're going to be clawing at things and actually making contact with things, I would wear the Ruby's one for any sort of close-ups or anything, or if you're just going to be wearing it, I suggest this one. These go for about retails like $70 bucks. You can get them used for a little cheaper than that, not usually much, whereas the Ruby's glove is like $40. It's a very nice glove though. I definitely do not regret buying it. If you have the Ruby's one, I wouldn't get rid of that one just to get this one. I would keep both, which is what I'm doing. Alright. Now let's move on the same direction because it is Halloween today. I showed this in the last video I uploaded, which was the unboxing. This is the Freddy figure here. Try to get the focus. And then along with that, I just got this in the mail yesterday. One of my favorite toy lines from back in the day was Movie Maniacs. Comes with these little stands. And then this is the second Freddy figure that they put out. Oh, I wish it would focus there. Oh, here we go. There we are. Much better than the first one that they put out. This one looks a lot more movie accurate. Doesn't have the stripes on the arms, just like in the first movie. This was actually the first Freddy figure that I ever had when I was a kid. I'm glad to have one back. I took to super gluing the hat on, like I did when I was a kid, because the hat just kind of sits on his head. It doesn't fit on real well. Unfortunately, he is missing one of the blades on his glove. But depending on which way you position his hand, it still looks fine. Sorry about the focusing issues here. There we go. A very nice figure nonetheless. Okay, moving on. We'll keep with the Halloween theme, I guess, here. I'll show some comic books. This is a new one that came out just recently. New issue of Stranger Things, a one-off issue, the Hallow'een Special issue. Haven't gotten to read it yet, but I'm excited to read it. It's an old 70s issue of Dark Shadows. It's not a very popular opinion. I don't really care for the 60s to 70s Dark Shadows show or the films, but I do really like the Tim Burton film. Here we have an issue. This isn't Halloween related, but got this yesterday as well. An issue of What If. This is what if Professor X had become the Juggernaut. If you guys have seen some of my past issues about comics, I'm a very big fan of one shot, one issue, sometimes 2 or a 4-part issue, something where I don't have to follow the storyline forever. Very big fan of one-off comics. The next one here is a good segue. This is 1964 issue of Strange Tales. Got it specifically for the storyline that's in here, where it's the Human Torch and the Thing meet the Beatles. Very funny issue. Alright, yeah, moving on here. Couple Beatles items that I've gotten here. These ones here came in a set, mainly so I could get a copy of this. It's John Lennon's book in his own right. And then this was included here. It's just called Rare Photos and Interview CD. Book of interviews. It's got a little booklet in it with some different photos in it. I don't know who put this out. Distributed exclusively by Best Buy. Yeah. I do have one item that I forgot. So give me a second. All right. About that. Move on to some CDs here. This is a great album. Highly recommend album by Kate Rusby. Philosophers, Poets, and Kings. Really great album. She was doing a deal just recently. She posted on her Twitter that anyone in that certain time frame, whenever it was, that ordered from a website one of her CDs, she would personalize and sign it for you, which she did. You can see that she signed it for me there. Really, really great album. And then, in the same vein, I received this package here from Taylor Swift. Little thing here says "Vote." It came with all this star confetti, but it is Taylor Swift's new album, Folklore, signed by her. I've bought a lot of stuff from her merch store. She's just been doing 24-hour deals on things. You only get certain things for 24 hours. Every time she's put up signed CDs, they've sold out extremely quick. And I know she sent some of them to record stores, and they always keep selling out. But I was able to get a copy, which is nice. Oh, my cat keeps biting on some plastic. Put that. But yeah, I should have 2 copies of her album on vinyl coming. I'll do a video on them when they get here. 2 different covers for that. Keeping on with the CDs, I guess. I did pick this up as well. This is the Tennessee Ernie Ford Masters box set. And this is 3 discs. And you get, let's see. I'm going to count them all here. A little over 40 songs. Unfortunately, not in chronological order, which makes it kind of difficult when you're flipping through the songs on it. But great deal of stuff on it. Comes with a nice little book. If you're looking just to get some Tennessee Ernie Ford, it's a good set to pick up. You can usually get it very cheap. I got that for with shipping like $8. Alright, moving on. Picked this up. I'm very excited to start reading this. This is Vincent Price, A Daughter's Biography. His daughter, Victoria Price, wrote this. I've skimmed through the photos, some really nice, rare photos. Picture him without a mustache. I'm excited to read this. I hear great reviews on this book. Vincent Price, one of the greatest actors. Not just horror actors, but actors in general. Great man. Oh, hush up. Picked this up when I was up in the Amish country. Actually, a little place in the Swiss village up there. I'm not going to mention the place. The guy that runs it was not a very nice guy. He was a dick. Not very nice when we were in there. Not following any guidelines while we were in there. We didn't say anything about that, but he just was not very friendly. But did pick up this copy of Rolling Stone, 1985, February 1985. Springsteen on the cover. The 1984 Music Awards. In almost every single category, Springsteen was #1, either with a single or video or album or performer, songwriter. He was at the top of the charts on everything on that one. Nice cover, though. I don't think I've had a chance to mention this one yet, but I will. This is an ad that I picked up that I'm still trying to get a frame for because it's such a weird size. This is for the Ohio State Fair, Columbus, Ohio, from 1957. Me being from Ohio, I'm very interested in Ohio history. But what makes this interesting is you've got people who were going to be at the Ohio State Fair that year. You got Ricky Nelson. Where's it at? Marshall Matt Dillon from Gunsmoke is going to be there, and then Tennessee Ernie Ford. Very, very nice piece of Ohio history. And I can't wait to be able to find a frame, or might have to buckle down and just have it professionally framed because it's such a weird size. But we'll move on to the vinyl, which is why most most of you guys watch the channel for the vinyl. These are some items I picked up at Nail City Records in Wheeling, West Virginia, not too far from me. Really cool little shop. If you're ever up in Wheeling, check them out. I guess I still have the price tags on these. But we have the fabulous Johnny Cash, still in the shrink. We have Songs of Our Soil by Johnny Cash. Very clean copy. The Man by Lauren Green. And last but not least, we have what's gonna, you know what, this last one I think I'll make into a separate video. But that's all the finds for today.